La 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 la, love is love. La 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 la, love is love. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about la 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 la, love is love.
Hello everyone, good evening. It is Sunday evening in Atlanta. This is Andrea and this is our Reborn Nest. I wanted to pop on here very quickly because I might not have a chance to make a video until, I don't know, maybe next week or something. I'm leaving for New York on Thursday to spend some time with my daughter there, like a week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film parts of our trip to New York for the channel. Like you all know, my channel I always like to talk about other things besides the babies, and I thought the New York trip would be a really cool idea. Speaking of the babies, of course this is my little Macy boy. Look at how cute he is. I know this is not the perfect lighting right now because it is nighttime here and I don't really have day lighting, but I don't know how busy I'm going to be tomorrow. I have to run a bunch of errands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change him right now because he has not been changing. This is really thin. And talk about this this new YouTube situation with Kappa. If you are a follower of mine, you have seen on my wall a video that basically makes it very clear what the rules and what the regulations are with YouTube. And basically what happened is YouTube is, for all intents and purposes, throwing all of us, the channel creators, under the bus. So they're paying their measly 17 million in fines. And
Here, I'll help you. Yeah, just switch your camera over here.
okay, David just got here, so let me switch this over. Let me turn it off for just 1 second and we'll be right back. Please take a quick look if you haven't already. On my wall there is a really detailed video on what the new rules are, and like I was saying before, I am pretty upset with YouTube. I think they are throwing the creators completely under the bus by saying, you know what, we are washing our hands of this now. We are done. We paid our measly, fine, and now, we are no longer involved in any of this. So with that being said, I really don't know if I want to really stay on YouTube because it's like, why should I help this company make money? But on the other hand, I've always thought that I make this channel was always geared for my family, for my children, my friends that are all over the world, to keep an eye on us and to see what we're doing. And a very small part of it has been the babies. So I have initially, about a week ago, made my videos over 18 or adult, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that setting to, because I am not going to, because of YouTube, pay one dime extra, let alone 42,000 per video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the videos that the babies are in for children, but lucky for me, I have about 1/3 of all my videos that have nothing to do with the babies, that have to do with us, our life, my other hobbies. And so that part is really good. Plus, another fact that I've only been really on YouTube since April. So I really don't have, I think, what do I have, David?
3,200 subscribers.
No, not subscribers, but videos that I have to,
Uh,
I think it's like
80 or 90 total.
yeah. So it's not that much, but still it's, you know, pain to even have to go through that. Because I have to, you know, click on each individual video. I know basically what they're all about, but still. So what I'm going to do basically is, starting in January, my channel is going to change names, and it's not going to have the Reborn name in it anymore. And what we're going to do is we're going to name it our Southern Nest.
Baloney. We're going to name it David's Fishing Channel.
Okay, yeah, we can do that too, David. You want to make a channel? Okay, you want
Yeah,
to
that just means I got to go out and go fishing, and you're going to have to go with me and take the videos.
Yeah,
But
there
you
we
don't
go.
like the water, and you don't like boats, or you don't like camping, you don't like fishing. So I'm kind of stuck.
Yep. So I guess you need to find yourself another wife, or like a
Kinda late
fishing
in the
wife,
game for that, isn't
like
it?
a fishing wife. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we are going to change this channel's name and gear it basically towards my other hobby, which is obviously interior decorating, our family, our travels, where we live, our dog, and things like everyday things like grocery shopping, like where I shop, what we eat, what I find, the different holidays, and just kind of like a little bit of mixture of everything, because I like to leave these videos up for my children to see down the road. You know, we're all not going to live forever, and this is kind of like a nice little legacy to leave for them, so they can see what we were like, where we lived, what, you know, what we sounded like, you know, down the road. It's better than a photo album, I think. And so I'm not going to abandon the babies completely, obviously, because it's still my hobby and I love them, and I'm not going to just get rid of them. It's not happening ever. I think there might be one that is gonna go, only simply because I'm kind of like ready for a change. It looks kind of weird, huh?
Kind of baggy.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't know what's happening here. Anyway, so what my plan is to feature the babies probably like twice a month, and those videos I'm just going to make child friendly, and you know, and I don't care about that. And then this way everybody can still see the babies. You just can't comment, which, you know, you can comment on all the other videos, and you can comment about the babies in the other videos. No, I don't know where the socks are. Oh, I found one. So we have one sock. So that's basically what my plan is. I'm going to change it up a little bit and not do it entirely about the babies, because as everybody knows, it has never really been all about the babies anyway for me. I mean, it's just like a small part of my life, but it's definitely not the main part of my life. And now I still can't find the sock. Where's that sock? So I hope that works for you guys. If you guys have, you know, any suggestion, if there's anything that you want me to film about our lives, let me know. Let me just David's gonna just stay here for a second while I get another pair of pants for this boy. Just 1 second. David, you can tell the story.
Tell the story about what?
I don't know about fishing.
Oh, anybody ever heard of Lost Lake, Oregon, up on the north side of Mount Hood? That's my favorite lake in the United States, not counting Alaska. My favorite lake in Alaska is called Humpback Lake, and it's up on top of a mountain range, and the only way to get there is to fly in by float plane or float helicopter. And when that plane leaves, you don't see anybody or hear anything or see any lights until they come back to pick you up. Now you're on mainland Alaska. So you leave the 357 rifle and the 357 pistol at home. You go to a 44 Magnum and a 30-06. Now granted, I am up there fishing. I'm not there hunting. I'm just taking these guns with me to protect me while I'm fishing. Any good fisherman that's listening to me or your husbands will all know what I'm talking about. A black bear doesn't have any chance against a grizzly bear, neither do you. You see a brown bear out in the real woods, it's the scariest thing you've ever seen. And
Right.
even with 30-06, you don't think that you got enough load. All right, Andre's back, so I quit telling the story.
I want to save you guys. I've heard this story so many times. But for everybody that hasn't heard these stories, might be interesting. All right, so let's see which one would work best. This is kind of cute. It's kind of baggy too, though. Clearly, I'm not really prepared here today. So with that being said, I don't like this. So with that being said, I had to kind of like rethink my whole collection and how far I wanted to take this hobby and this, and the money spending, because clearly if you have a channel where you can share your babies and what you buy, what they wear, it's a little bit more interesting than if you just do it for yourself. If I do it for myself, I'm fine with having a couple of pieces of clothing for the babies, and just like us adults, when we know we have company coming, we get dressed up and just to make a good impression. The same with these babies, for me actually. And I still can't find this stupid sock. What is up with that?
I don't know, you had them both when you started.
I know. I don't know. Anyway, I'll find it eventually. For now, we'll just put these ones on. So, so like I said, starting in January, I'm going to showcase the babies about 2 or 3 times a month, and just to let you see them, and maybe another baby has come, maybe another baby is gone, maybe new clothing has arrived, but I don't want to just completely like not showcase them anymore, because I think they're so sweet. So you guys will be still seeing them, just not as frequently, because it's just at the end of the day not worth it to me to have to worry about everything that I post, every video I make. Look at this boy, he's so cute. To make, to worry, lying in bed at night worrying about, oh my god, am I going to get fined? Am I going to get fined? Why? This channel is not making any money, and that's not really what it has ever been about anyway for me. So with that being said, starting January, like I said, look out for a name change. It's going to be Our Southern Nest, and we're going to be a whole bunch of...
Not really, David's Fishing Show.
Well, let David think that. That's not going to happen though. And so here's our little Macy boy. I hope that you can see him well. Do you have enough lighting there, David?
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't really played with him in a while, because I really don't like to change them all that much. But, if I have one thing to say to everyone, please educate yourself. $42,000 is a lot of money.
Per video.
Per video. It's a lot of money for what? For really what? It's to me, I mean, I don't know how you feel, but to me, it's just not worth it. And I'm really mad at YouTube anyway, that they're throwing us all under the bus like that. And the FCC, Big Brother, is talking about Big Brother watching. I can understand those parents that I've heard from that are completely upset, because their whole idea is like, it should be up to us to decide what our children watch, not up to government. And because a lot of these kids don't like that YouTube Kids. It's like for babies. What do the kids do that are like in middle school? you know, they are not going to watch the baby stuff that's on there. So I don't know what, you know, I don't know what YouTube is thinking here. They're going to lose a whole bunch of people that will close their accounts, a whole bunch of revenue, just because, you know, they can't follow the rules. So with that being said, I will try to make another video on Wednesday, but I'm not sure. That's why I made this one. On Thursday, I'm leaving. I will be filming in New York and show you around a little bit with my daughter, or our daughter. And until then, I'll say